What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the Civic. Bunch of updates for the 2020 season, and I just got probably one of the final pieces to, I guess you can call it a puzzle. We're changing up the wideband gauge on it. We're going to a PLX, what is it? DM6, I believe it's, yeah, DM6 multi-gauge. This thing reads wideband, bunch of different stuffs. So we had a AEM wideband. You can actually see it right here. Just an AEM wideband. Nothing special. This thing's old as crap. But we had issues back when we put the motor back in that it was just dashing out. It wasn't actually reading wideband values. So I'm not going to play with it. I just bought a new wideband. So yeah, we got the PLX DM6. And this thing is awesome. I've always wanted a PLX. A bunch of my buddies run PLX, and they're great widebands. Touchscreen, so you can change everything on it. So, picked that up for a really good deal. You can see some of the layouts on it. So yeah, give you a quick update on the Civic. Actually, let me go ahead and clean this up, and then I'll give you a quick update. So, here's the Civic. It is still a stock B20, just has head studs in the motor. But this year we got rid of the stock intake manifold. It has a Blocks Performance intake manifold on it. Same injectors of the Grand 1000 cc's. Ditched the stock fuel rail. Now we got an AEM. And last year I was running this cheap eBay K motor. Fuel pressure regulator. Looks like an AEM, but I was going to use it, but it started leaking on me. Now, I have a genuine AEM fuel pressure regulator on there. Got a 70 mil stuck to throttle body, of course a Speed Factory 4-bar map sensor. Yeah, we got a ram horn turbo manifold now. This is the same one that SP Tuning used on their CRX. eBay wastegate, 44mm with the V-band on there. It's got a 3-inch exhaust now. That is a eBay GT3582, and of course the Mac 4-port boost solenoid. And then we also changed up the intercooler piping right here and got a bigger intercooler on the front of the car. But all the intercooler piping is now 2.5 inches. 44mm wastegate, different intake system. Should make a little bit more power. But basically the inside now, this is where it really changed. As you can see, we have carpet in the car now. Still got my Kirky seat. And that's basically all that's changed for now. I cleaned up a bunch of wiring from the old wideband system. So all that is out of there now. This Saturday, if things go right, I should be getting all the metal to do my 6-point cage. We're just doing it out of 1 3/4 120 wall mild steel. We're just gonna MIG weld together. My uncle's got a tubing bender, so he can help me make that. And yeah, and we will still have carpet in the car. So yeah. But anyways, you guys probably don't want to keep listening to me talking about updates for the Civic and all that stuff. We are gonna build door panels out of ABS plastic. I just got to order it. Let's see, nothing else really to update you guys about, but yeah. So basically this video is going to be an install on how to install a PLX wideband, and we're going to wire it to the ECU. That way we can see air fuel ratios on the Honda. So if you guys are looking to do that and are struggling to find a video, because I have struggled to find the video, you're gonna learn today. So come along for the ride. Get that dang steering wheel out of the way. So yeah guys, this is the gauge right there. It's very, very thin. Hopefully it stays in my carbon fiber holding piece, which I'm sure it will. I mean, my AEM didn't have any bracket on it, and it lasted quite a while. Then we got the power box here. There's your power input, your wideband sensor input, your this is where your gauge plugs into, and this is where you run the wire off for the ECU, and the gauge plugs in here as well. There's all of the connectors and the power wire. Nothing fancy there. There's the sensor. It is a, I think it's a Bosch 4.9. I think that's what it's called. 4.9 sensor. So that'll go in the engine bay. Got some wiring instructions, all that good jazz. How to set up the DM6 multi-gauge. If any of you guys have a PLX wideband, tell me how you like it. So far, I'm really liking it. And I haven't even turned it on yet. So there's the power setup, just power and ground. I gotta wire this somewhere. I'll figure it out. Yeah, that just plugs in there like that. This just plugs into here somehow, like that. And then by the instructions, the sensor has like a headphone jack, it looks like, if you can see it on here. Yeah, you guys can see it. But it goes to the TX on the box. Of course, they come tangled. So yeah, this is gonna go into there. And then this one's gonna go into there, just like that. Big guy, little car. Does not work very well. So yeah, that's kind of like how it's gonna be, right there. See if we can feed this thing through. There it is. Boom. So yeah, I got a hole in the firewall back in there. You probably can't see it, but it's back there. So the sensor is installed in the up pipe. Well, Ben just showed up. What's up, Ben?
Oh. NOS.
You got your daily NOS? How many is that today?
Only one.
Oh, I'm getting too old for this shit.
What's this other gauge? Is that boost?
Oil pressure.
Oh.
You don't need that. I can just run this to here. That'll solve my power. And I just have to ground it. And there's supports on the fuse block right here,
yeah,
that you can put a spade connector on.
I bought a pair of red ones just like that, and then the grips kept sliding off super easy.
Oh yeah.
So I traded them for a green pair, and then one of my coworkers used them to hold something down while he was drilling, and drilled the little nipple off of there where you're supposed to crimp.
How the hell
Just
do you do
drilled
that?
it right off. So I had the Snap-on guy was like, I don't know if I can warranty this. And I'm like, well, it's either that or I'm making him pay for a new pair of dike or crimpers.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, since you're here, do you want to solder?
Yeah.
I got a butane thing.
Yeah, butane with it.
Yeah, it's ready to go. So right now, Ben is soldering up the ground wire. We got a little butane soldering iron. Ben's gonna give her the beans. This thing works pretty good. Musical fusion. Oh, Ben's going to show you the proper way to strip and solder. Got her that time. Stepping up our game. No more butt connectors. Dang. Boom. Perfect. So used to just holding the wire onto something, not flowing solder.
Yeah. Probably pretty good.
Alright guys, so we got the wideband all installed. It's sitting right here. Don't mind that it's kind of, I gotta fix that. Anyways, so let me find my screwdriver. Where my screwdriver went? Ben, what'd you do with my screwdriver? Oh, it's up there. So don't mind my ghetto way to start this right now because I don't have my key. No, the car is not stolen. So you can see the gauge comes on. It reads in there. Get on my Honda. I'm gonna click on live. And I'll start the car really quick. So gauge is coming up. It is reading 14.3, 14.2 right now, give or take. And as you can see on the Honda right here, the air fuel is dead nuts to what the gauge is reading. Turn it off really quick so you guys can hear me. So yeah, we fought some wiring issues. The fuse box wasn't giving us power. Was it power? Mm-hmm. Yeah, power. So we found power. Gauge fired right up. So yeah, hopefully that helps you guys with, really? Who's calling me? My wife. BRB. Alright, sorry about that. Had to go on the groceries. But yeah, got the wideband all installed. It's talking to the ECU, so we are one step closer to getting this puppy on the dyno. Big thanks to Ben, helping me, just hanging out and soldering a couple things. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. What are you doing, Ben?
Put your hops in.
Anyways, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little install / update video about the Civic, and we will see you guys next time. See ya!